weapons together. Your team must act together as one.
You heard him, guys. Let's do it.
Right! Morphin!
Power Rangers!
Uh-oh!
Yeah!
Fresh out of Finster's monster-making machine and back for the Power Rangers 30th anniversary. It's the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin MINOTAUR. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Fig Newton's Figures. It's your guy Fig Newton, and we're back today with another figure review. Today it's the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin MINOTAUR. First appearing in the third episode of Season 1, this Minotaur really took it to the Rangers. You know, he really tested them. I believe it was in Episode 1, they only fought Goldar, so this might have been the second monster that they actually fought. A lot of people think this is maybe the best monster they've released so far. Me, I'm kind of a sucker still for the Pudgy Pig. Now I understand Power Rangers Lightning Collection may be going on a hiatus, meaning as soon as the Dino Fury series is over, they're going to stop making figures altogether, and I believe when they reboot the new series, then they'll put these toys back into production. I think we're still waiting on another wave. The only figure I'm waiting for from that wave is that red Turbo Ranger. So I guess we'll just have to sit tight until that revamp. So I'll definitely enjoy unboxing this guy and sharing it here with you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. You can see on the front here we have the Minotaur, kind of a 3D render, but from my understanding this is pretty close to what he looks like. Then we get some artwork here of the Minotaur. Here on the side, 30th anniversary logo. Here on the back, we get another look at him with some of his accessories that are included. Looks like we even get a little clay figure here of the Minotaur, so that's cool. Some more artwork, some more 30th anniversary stuff. And so with no further ado, guys, go grab your Power Blaster, get your hands on that Power Morpher, and get ready to jump into the Megazord as we battle with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Minotaur. So here he is, guys, the Mighty Minotaur, and this dude looks really amazing with some of the paint apps that we got there on the armor. He has his shield, he even has his spike club. I even got the little lightning effect there on his horns, which I'm usually not a fan of, but this time I think it looks really good on him. Look, he comes with a few different accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at those before we go in for a closer look.
What's up, man? I'm Austin St. John Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching Fig Newton's Figures. If you're watching anything else, you already messed up.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at those accessories, and let's just start off here with the hands. The Minotaur comes with one gripping hand here for the left, as you can see, and he's got some like nails and stuff on there, kind of mold. You can even see kind of like the bone work going on inside of his hands, and then he comes with the closed fist here for the right. That looks pretty cool. Horizontal hinges on these additional hands that we get here. Actually, I take that back. There's a vertical hinge on this left-handed gripping hand, and that's probably because he's going to hold his shield. Then he comes with the spike club, and you can see some of the detail going on here, some of the woodwork, and then we get a wrap there around the handle. These feel a little bit spiky. They're not real bendy, so I do like that. They will hold their shape. And then we're going to get his shield. You can see some of the wash that they did on there with the silver paint. This is going to be the upper part of the shield here. You can see some of the horns. Again, they're nice and hard, not that soft, rubbery feel to them, so I do like that. A little bit of the realistic looking leather type look to this shield here. On the back, here's the handle. We've never seen the back of the handle in the show, but you can see what they did here. Looks like a tooth or some nails back there. I like this. It's a really cool looking shield. And then, of course, we're going to get the lightning effect. And you would just hook this onto his horns, and I'm just going off what I've seen here on the front of the box, taking this little hole right here and inserting it on the top of the horn, and then taking this other part here and just looping it around. And then, of course, there's an open part here to the lightning effect, and you would just kind of set that on top. Of course, he was emitting power from his horns as he did battle with the Power Rangers, and that's how he tried to defeat them. Looks pretty cool like that. Now, I've actually also discovered that he has two horns here on the shield. So if you wanted to, I believe you could just do the same thing here with the shield. And maybe that's another look you would like to go for. I think it looks pretty awesome both ways. That's going to do it for accessories. Let's go in for a closer look. All right, so here's our Minotaur figure. Let's just go ahead and take a look at him, starting here at the head. Actually, before we do that, I think I forgot to mention something when we did the accessories. We got this little mini Minotaur here. Check this dude out. I wish we could have got one of these with every single monster that was released You know, when you got Finster, you got that suitcase full of the little clay figure putties and stuff. This is probably going to go right next to his suitcase or somewhere around that. This is a really cool accessory. I don't know how I forgot this, maybe because it's so small I didn't see it. Jumping back into our figure, I mean, one thing that sticks out right away to me is these horns. Check them out. They're really big. I think they nailed the scale on this as far as it looked in the show. You get some nice detail here on the horns going all the way up to the top. There's a little bit of weathering going on there. He has like the brown fur. He's got the dark brown skin, and there's more than one color brown here on this face. He's got some different shades, which is very nice. We get the green glowing eyes there. Check those things out. Black paint here on the little snout. His ears are kind of sticking out here from the side. There's some real nice sculpting going on here with this fur. No lacking in that department for sure. Look at all those little grooves and stuff. Plus, there appears to be a little bit of a wash going in there, which is a really nice touch to give it even some more shadowing effect to it. Here, this dude's really cut. You know, he's got some abs and stuff going on down here. The fur kind of goes down here, down to his metal armor. And check out the silver paint there on the metal armor. There's a lot of little scuffs and scratches going on in here, as well as the wash. Some more fur here on the bicep. He's got these spikes here on his forearm gauntlets that don't feel soft. I really like that it's not soft. It does have a hard feel to it. Very spiky, lightweight, pointy even. Moving down to the hands, we've already took a look at them a little bit when we looked at the accessories. But you can see he's got some nails going on. He's got the tree trunk legs going on. Some more fur down here at the calves, followed by the hooves. A nice line to separate those hooves. There's the bottom of the feet. In the back, we do get a tail here on this figure. And it looks like it's on some kind of a ball joint. So you do get a little bit of articulation. It's not extremely big or anything, but a really cool looking figure. I think they've done some pretty good work here with the monsters from this Power Rangers line. The only thing that's been a little bit off with these figures is maybe the scaling with some of the Rangers and the Zords. But other than that, he looks pretty amazing. That's going to do it for a closer look. Let's talk about the articulation on the Mighty Morphin Minotaur.
It's me, David Jost, the original Mighty Morphin Blue Power Ranger, and you are watching Fig Newton's Figures.
All right, so let's talk about the articulation here on the Mighty Morphin Minotaur. His head can go down about that far, not far at all. Can go back a little bit better than that. There is a full 360 swivel here. It is on a dumbbell joint. You can go side to side just a little bit here with the head. This part is loose, this fur around the neck, if you wanted to remove it for whatever reason, but it does help you get a little bit of range of motion and does help cover the gap from the dumbbell joint. The arms can go up almost a 90-degree angle, but the fur's going to run into the shoulder. We get a bicep cut here. We get double jointed pinless elbows. You do get a swivel here at the wrist, full 360, horizontal hinge here on the open hands, but you'll notice that over here on the gripping hands, we get the vertical hinges. I should also note that there is a butterfly joint here on the arms, so you can pull these back pretty far, but not too far forward. Here at the midsection, it does feature a diaphragm joint with an ab crunch, so we can check out just how far forward he can bend and just how far back he can bend. That's pretty good. Down here at the legs, they can do a full split, and it features the soft armor, so you shouldn't have any problem getting this guy to do the full splits. Down here at the thigh, it does feature a cut as well. Double jointed pinless knees. There is a hinge down here at the hoof, and there is also a swivel here down here at the ankle. So that's nice. Little bit of ankle pivot as well, so some very nice articulation down here at the feet for the Minotaur. Plus, not to mention this tail back here comes with the ball joint too, so if you want to play around with that for a little while. That's going to do it for the articulation, guys. Let's jump into some comparisons. All right, so for some quick comparisons, here we have the Eye Guy and the Pudgy Pig next to the Minotaur. These guys are all in the same scale. These are 7-inch scale figures. And my personal favorite here with the Pudgy Pig. All right, and next up, we have the people responsible here for the Minotaur. We have Rita Repulsa, and then we have Finster. I think Finster is one of the best figures they've ever done from the Lightning Collection line. You can see I got the little mini Minotaur there in his hand, and that's probably where it's going to stay. Let's have a look at a couple more figures. All right, here we go with the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. The Green Ranger wasn't even a part of the Power Ranger series because this guy appeared in episode 3. You can see what I was talking about a little bit with the scale. As far as battling in person, it doesn't scale up as well. As far as with the Zords, we know those Zord Ascension Project Zords, they're about 12 inches, 11, 10 inches tall, so these guys don't really scale up with those either. That's just a quick look at some Rangers. Let's have a look at one more. All right, and here we go with the Zord. We got the Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord. This is from that Build-A-Figure Zord, the cheaper one that Hasbro released. I do think that the Super 7 Tyrannosaurus Zord would probably scale perfectly with this guy over here on the right. And I think I'm just about to go pick up that Super 7 T-Rex Zord. That's going to do it for comparisons, guys. Let's jump into Fig's final thoughts. All right, so for my final thoughts on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Minotaur monster, I think this guy was an absolute success. He looks really good. I really like the paint wash with the sculpt there that we got on the fur. The horns are really massive, and plus those glowing green eyes, it's really just the cherry on top. Not a whole lot of accessories like we usually see with the Lightning Collection stuff, but I'm not mad at that. We got exactly what we needed. The price point, $33.99. I picked this guy up on Hasbro Pulse, but I believe you can pick him up just about anywhere. You could probably snatch him up in Target right now, maybe even Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, etc. I'll leave you guys at least one link in the description to find them for yourself. With all that being said, I'm going to give this figure a rating of 8.5 out of 10 figs. Look, sure hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure to emit some power towards that like button for me. Make sure to subscribe for even more reviews. That's going to wrap it up for this one, but as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. It's your guy, Fig Newton. Fig Newton.